Welcome to Whiskey Wonder. So, this is Whiskey Wonder, and I have been taking shots of tequila all day. It's Saturday. It's my first Saturday that I got to sleep in. I released pre-orders for my book yesterday. So I've been day drinking and celebrating. But I have a special review for you guys. I apologize that it took me this long. And I'll also apologize that the fucking bottle that I'm about to review is almost gone. Because I like it. Anyway. My cigar of choice for this review, I've been smoking on it for a little bit, is Cornelius and Anthony's, probably not gonna, there it is, Cornelius and Anthony's The Mistress. It just released this year at the ICPCR, PRP. If you don't know what that is, it's like a big ass show where all of our cigar people introduce their new cigars coming out for the year. I'm going to turn some light on. There we go. I should probably shave today or tomorrow. Anyway, Cornelius and Anthony, The Mistress. Great cigar. Full strength. Anyway, so I'm at Total Wine a week ago. And I'm in there, and I go in with a preset mindset saying that I'm gonna get me a nice little scotch that's $40 and under, and I'm gonna sip on it and take my time with it and really enjoy it. But it's Total Wine, so I get there, and I previewed all the shit before I even got there. I went online, got my location at the closest Total Wine, and made a list of what I was going to look at and what I was probably going to purchase. But then I get there, and I'm like a fucking kid in a candy store. I'm looking at all these scotches and all these bourbons, and I'm going down the scotch shelves, and I see this bottle that I've never seen before. I've heard of it, but I'd never seen it, and they had one left, and completely blew my $40 budget out of the fucking water because the bottle itself cost me $75. $75. 75. That's 3/4 of a honey. That's $25 3 times. So I bought it because it was the last one there. And they weren't sure when they would get more in. So, and my wife actually convinced me to do it too, because like I said, I was gonna get something way cheaper. But anyway, so I saw the bottle. I love the packaging. I love the label on it. I read briefly about it some months ago. But what I'm gonna give to you guys today is Douglas Lang's Big Peat Christmas Edition Isla Blended Malt Scotch Whiskey. You guys can see that. I don't know if it's gonna zoom in because the camera likes me. But there it is. Let me see if I can get it to it. There we go. So that's the cover of it, or the labeling or whatever. As you can see on the bottle, Isla Blended Malt Scotch Whiskey, and it names a few that are blended in here. You've got Ardbeg, Bowmore, Kauaila, Port Ellen. So you got some good ones in there. But I'm thinking to myself, there's probably more than just those 4 that are in this bottle. I'm thinking something along the lines of, if you're going to do something on Isla, then you got to include some Lagavulin. You got to include some, what's that shit called, Lafroig. I mean, you have to. Maybe even some Port Charlotte or something, some Barreto Village, something like that. But anyway, this bottle, the 750 milliliter bottle, came in at a whopping price of $75. It is 54.1% alcohol by volume, which I'm guessing puts the proof at about 100, 105. If I'm wrong, somebody in the comments tell me, or not. Just let me have my fucking glory. And then I'll read the back. Big Peat. a remarkably spirited marriage of single malt whiskeys only from Islay. Big Pete, our characterful aged fisherman, is back with his 7th Christmas edition, limited edition. The bottle in your hand is a cask strength smoky snowstorm of our 7 favorite single malts from Islay, including those distilled at Ardbeg, Bowmore, Cow Isla, Port Ellen. In true Douglas Lang and traditional style, Big Peat Christmas is proudly offered to you without coloring or chill filtration. So they said 7, but they only listed 4 on the bottle. So, you know, anybody knows what the other 3 are, at least, holla at me. Alright, so I'm going to pour me a dram. Bam, 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 bam. Not much, because I still have to go to the grocery store. Here's what we're looking at, y'all. Check that out. Look how, that's just the color of, like a white wine. Like maybe Chardonnay, I'm not sure. I don't drink clear wine, I drink red only. But there's a color on it. It's really fucking light. Now, immediately, the nose on it is straight up phenol. The nose on it is straight up smoke. There's some charriness in there. I don't know what that's from, but I don't care. I just know that it's heavily peated, which makes it extremely smoky. And the phenols is just ripping up through my sinuses. Sounds pretty good, right? So there you have that. And the nose is hard. All right. Now, I'm going to show you guys how much I have in the bottle that's left. You see that shit? I'm going to finish that tonight. But that's what I got left. I've had it for a week. It shouldn't be an everyday sipper, but I fucking loved it enough to make it so. The first couple drams that I had of this throughout the week, I poured it and I just took the drink like this. Now I've had, what's the name of that shit? I've had what was it? I've had Compass Box's Big Peat Monster. I've had Smokehead. I love all the Lafroigs I've ever tried. I've had Port Charlotte's heavily peated. I've had Ardbeg 10. I've had a couple of the Ardbegs. I've had Highland Park. You know, the 12-year, the Magnus, the Valkyrie, the 18-year. I've had a lot of peated Scotch. This shit right here is the peatiest I've ever tasted, straight up. And it's a long, smoky, chewy flavor. Now, when I first poured this a couple weeks ago, I did one where I just drank it straight out of the bottle, and it kicked me in the face. And then I did another one, but this time I let it sit for like 10 or 15 minutes. Now you're looking at 2 distinctively different scotches, okay? The air hits it, it opens it up a little bit more. The smoke chills the fuck out a little bit, but it's still feisty, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, like picture like a chihuahua. And it's like, man, it's barking, it's yapping, it's snipping and all that shit. And then it calms down, but it's still growling. That's the peat in this Big Peat Christmas edition. The air hits it. Now you can smell and you can even taste the char even more, but you get a little bit of spiciness and some fruitiness in there. I don't know what kind of fruit. Maybe it's citrus, maybe it's a fucking apple. I don't know. I'm not that kind of fucking professional bourbon and scotch taster. Whatever the fucking fruit is, I don't know. Fuck. But I know that it's smoky. I know that much. I know they put a lot of that shit in there. Hence the reason for the name Big Peat. There you go. $75, 54.1 ABV. My guess is, I don't know, I didn't do the ABV calculator online, but I'm guessing that we're looking at maybe 100, 110 tops as far as the proof on it goes. super smoky. If this motherfucker puts her little hand in this fucking video, stop. That's my kid, man. Good gosh. Bored. She's bored. Because I won't let her drink. Because I'm a responsible parent. Fuck off. So, Big Peat Christmas Edition. I've been hanging on to it for all week, and I figured I better fucking do a review on it while I've got it before it's all gone, which is really, 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 really close to being the case right now. Big Peat's Christmas Limited Christmas Edition blended malt scotch. I don't know if I've had that. I don't think I've really gotten into that. I hadn't, I fucked up and was like, Jameson is is Scotch, but it's a blended Irish whiskey. So that was my fuck up. Somebody pointed that out in the comments. Thanks, but whatever. I guess I'll just finish this and head to the grocery store. See, even 5 or 6 minutes of air and letting it just fucking chill makes a big difference. I do recommend if you find it, if you see it somewhere, pick it up. It is $75. Don't drink it daily or drink it every day. I don't give a fuck how you drink it. But I think everybody, especially fans of peat, should try the Big Peat Christmas Edition. It's y'all got kids, man? Shameless plug. My book, titled Coming Undone, releases fall 2018. Pre-orders are live right now. There is no fucking website. There is no fucking link. I like to keep my shit on a personal, one-on-one, you know what I'm saying, level. So there is no website. But if you guys are interested in reading a really fucked up book, then pre-orders are $20. After the pre-order sale event is over, the price goes up to $30. It is being published. It will be a paperback. Eventually in December, there will be an ebook format of it. I ain't afraid. I ain't ashamed. So you guys, if you're interested, hit me up. Big Peat. Trust me when I say that a lot of this book was written while I was nice on whiskey or scotch or both. Whiskey Wonder. I'm gonna go to the grocery store. I'm probably gonna go to the liquor store too. Peace, y'all.